I bank mines. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next stake. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. The nut paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real casino. Got good go cheetah, short small. When that's from Cali, put the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Why you all in my You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first
He's
play.
taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Ready! Crack all 80!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick, into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll look to throw. That one on target. Williams, he's got it. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Rams first down.
First down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Running, Kelly. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Deputy Lion.
Now it's Kelly. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Ready up.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18, Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
46-yard line.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice. And that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
Let's go now. 79.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll work forward for a couple. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They get 18 on the pitching catch. First down, Cowboys.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Juan Martin is there for the stop.
29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. I had his defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19, Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man! It's Harris!
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible. Possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And the Cowboys are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Stop short of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That is catch number 60 for the season.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, go.
He'll look to throw. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Come on. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on second down. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
First down.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, L.A.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if he can come away with some points.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. I got him. On me.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Go. Cougar 19.
Again, working deep downfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and walk back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the first down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your first foot down, drag the second. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done.
So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact. And really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Third down and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man. That's Grant. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Rams
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Rams first down.
At the 48-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. That touchdown. touchdown. Number 11 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Ready, break! Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
Here's Kelly. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
On the tackle.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the ready!
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will score! Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Your tight end motioning left here. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Harris, the man in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
On the play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Up the middle is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
To the pylon, he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
That's quick RPO to Ferguson. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Ready. Crack all 80.
They'll look to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Come on.
Here's a run with Kelly. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
They run with Kelly. And he gets this up close to the 40. Damone Clark there to get him down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
On the ready.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards.
Ready.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Tight. 19 tight.
On the run to the right. Going up top. And that is called in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. It's a gain of 34.
Buffalo 18. 65 catch. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Rams go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up
clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Now, this looks like a design run. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Brings up third and
after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Ready,
On play, under pressure, and now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line. Osa Odigizua getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So on comes Joshua Carney to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carney's kick is good. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Didn't look comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
At the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
Ready, go!
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let go.
That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here we go, strike! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick! Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
Emmanuel Ford is on the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of
13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down. On the give is Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They put Pickens in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Open receiver, that's Harris. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt.
It's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. Sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
A run here with McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Taken by C.D. Lamb. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll run. It's Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Going left side, complete to Harris.
The pass. Complete to number 84. A gain of 8 yards. It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. This caught to the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. But they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Motion.
Stephanie. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed to his left. He was looking for Blake Corum out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Buffalo 18, Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it'll be third down.
Panther 11, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Reset.
Ready, right?
He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good.
Critical third
Rams.
down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of
First and
downs.
10 at the
You find yourself here
48-yard line.
trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Okay, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, check. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the jump.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
80 Cardinal, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. Got his man. That's Grant. Still going. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Rams. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win.
Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw out of the gun, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Cowboys 24.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Motion man is Harris. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Left side, punt by Lance. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
13 yards on the catch there. First down, Cowboys.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
A give, and here comes Williams. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 32-yard line.
McCaffrey. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll look to throw. And he's taken in. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
And the Cowboy first
Let's give
down.
some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. 19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Set. Cowboy 80. 60 back. Pick him.
They'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson.
The second down.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4
Ferguson.
and bring up third
5
down.
yards on the play. And it's third down.
Okay, break. Ready. 70 Lions.
They put Pickens in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Now, 1st and goal.
Set up. 18 Cardinal.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain. So it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Rams are right back in this one.
Intercepted. It's a turnover of
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Here we go.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Go.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So